Milestone C approaches the classroom in a unique way. We use a term that we've called nonlinear learning, which has three main tenets. The tenet I want to talk about today is failure, fostering failure in the classroom. The classroom at times is too restrictive, and there's one set way to do things. There's 10 steps to get a grade, and we think that discourages learning. That does not create the most learning possible. When we work with students and they take on a technical problem, we try to emulate the real world where there are no 10 steps to get the right answer in the real world. When you're taking on a technical problem, you have to try something, think about it, try it again, learn from your mistakes, and AKA you are failing constantly. You're redesigning, failing, changing your approach, failing again, changing your approach, failing again. An engineer's job is to problem solve, which means fail all day until they get the right solution. That failure should not be discouraged. And when we try to build that into the classroom, the students are resistant to it because they're used to being graded at every turn. They see failure as an enemy. When what we try to instill in them is failure is learning. You are learning from your mistakes. When you are a marketing person and no one responds to your marketing, you need to learn from that, learn what you did wrong, and change your approach. When you're coding something and the code does not do what you intended, you need to learn from that, find your mistakes, or reapproach that in a different way and get the outcome you wanted. So an engineer's job is to fail all day, learn from their mistakes, learn from their lessons, right? Lessons learned is a common engineering term, and then eventually come to a solution that becomes their product. And this is true for engineers, this is true for technicians, this is true for skilled manufacturers. They're all figuring out better ways, learning from their mistakes, and finding ways to not have failure stop them, but have failure give them more success in the future.